Welcome back. This is still News Insight. I am Pelumi, and on this segment, we'll be talking about the Ghana election 2024. And in the news, we hear that the ruling party candidate Concedes defeats and congratulates opposing party on their victory. And I have Engineer Kingsley and Pastor Kingsley. Yes, two Kingsley. We'll be discussing about this. So, Pastor Kingsley, let's hear your thoughts about the Ghana election.
Well, I don't know if it's true. One of the slides Engineer Kingsley said to me that our Nigerian Mahmoud sent to the Ghana guy and said they are learning from us.
Yes.
How to be transparent.
I don't know how to be transparent.
They have learned very well how to be transparent.
Nobody said go to court in this respect. And while the vote was still being counted, they considered defeat.
Yes.
Very, 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 very interesting. That means you can see the end from the beginning. You can see the transparency of the whole stuff.
Nobody's
and all that. Nobody's saying go to court. Nobody is giving speech they say, I know you didn't vote for me, but I'm here now as your president. Those kind of ambiguous statements that shows that the elections are not transparent. Or somebody saying that no matter whether you like it or not, this is my turn, I must become your president. This thing is not about you. This thing is about the country. This thing is about patriotism. This is not about how to move the society forward, how to become better nation, do you understand, and all that. And I give kudos to Ghana. Most of the time we normally say they are not as big as us. We don't have to be big and complicated. America is bigger than us. They run election and before 24 hours results are announced. And everybody concede and the country moves forward. Everybody's congratulated. But what pains Nigeria most of the time is the fact that you know that you won the election but it was stolen from you. But and on the other note is the fact that it's just a case of who steals more than who. That's the truth. In politics, that's what we say. In Nigeria, we don't fight over. I don't fight Engineer Kingsley over the resources. I'm just saying that he's taking more than me. That is not that PDP they were there, for a long time. APC came in. PDP stole their APC. They are just telling APC you are stealing more than me. That's it. That's what goes on in Nigeria. But I must give a lot of kudos to Ghana electoral body that conducted this election and also the parties that are involved. Do you understand? There are no elections that you don't spend money. We saw Elon Musk say if you want to vote, come and collect. We see them sharing food all the time. We see them inducing voters, but not in the magnitude or in the way, that vote is being bought. People still have their conscience. I can collect your money and eat it. Do you understand? And all that? But I must give good kudos to Ghanaians.
Yeah, thank you. Engineer Kingsley, let's hear your thoughts.
Yeah, a lot of credit to the ruling party, as for the current vice president who contested to be president. And there are two remarkable things. The disciples of politics, I call them disciples of politics or disciples of partisan politics. That's the followers from both sides are already ranting terror, already making noise. There is tension everywhere. And he said, I make these statements to calm the nerves of the nation, to preserve our nation, Ghana. Okay? And immediately after that, his constitution speech, everywhere became calm. Secondly, he said, I need to let the business community know. I need to let the world know that Ghana is a place that respects democracy and the rule of law. I need to let the business community know that Ghana is one and we're ready for them. It's not about selfishness. It's not all about me. It's not about my party, but it's about my nation, Ghana. I must say this is remarkable. I wish Nigerians can put the nation ahead of themselves. You don't have to rig the election to win. You don't have to win. If you can put the nation ahead of you, you will benefit eventually. So that is what these people did. And also you give it to John Mahama. He was a president before.
Yes.
He ran in 2016,
And
failed.
2020.
He ran in 2020 and still failed. He believes he has something to give to Ghana. As a matter of fact, one of his campaign promise is 24-hour economy. 24-hour economy. And I'm hopeful he is able to do that, and I believe he will be able to do something about that. Yes, like my colleague said, Ghana is a lot more smaller, both in size and everything, compared to Nigeria. But sometimes they get it right. I've been to Accra many times. If you see the way they are drivers, when they see traffic lights already turning into yellow, they calm down to wait for the red. But if it's Nigeria, you already seen it turning to yellow. You run quickly to beat the red.
Yes.
We have different mindsets. Let me be honest with you. Yeah, sometimes it helps Nigeria to succeed almost everywhere they go to, but sometimes we are just too desperate and too busy and too, I don't know how to make it. We must succeed at all cost. No mind if the cost means putting our nation in position in jeopardy. You understand? So we don't have to succeed at all cost. If you succeed at all cost, the cost might be your life.
The success of the nation is our own success.
But we don't see it, unfortunately.
It's not an individual success.
Yes, you know.
Now, seeing the transparency that we saw during the election, what do you think the Nigerian INEC, that's the INEC, should learn from this?
Are you asking me that one?
Yes, sir.
Nigerians don't learn. Sorry to say that. We don't learn. We talk about traffic now. Most of the time, we blame our leadership for everything. It has to boil down from the leadership to, of course, one of us said that the head dictates the body. All the 5 senses, they're all on the head. All the 5. Eyes, ears, nose, mouth, all the 4 senses. The other last one is controlling everybody. That's feeling. Do you understand? But the head, I would have wished that this present government should not look at anything materialistic. What they should have come is to put a lot of things right, especially for the fact that they were part of the June 12, 1993 structure. I thought that it was an opportunity for them to right a lot of wrongs. Do you understand? And comparing the age to which this our president has come in, and also knowing that he has so much power, not coercive power, to do a lot of things right. Do you understand? There's nothing at stake for him. He already has a lot. I thought that it would have been fire for any of his cabinet minister and zero tolerance to corruption. Do you understand? Whichever way he has come in, because now he has come in, let's leave that one alone. I think that's what he should have done. But I don't think Nigerians, they learn. We go through the same process all over again.
And
APC that he hates, says that they are ready to capture all the states. They've taken Edo, they've taken Kogi, they've taken Ondo. They want to take Osun. They don't speak in electoral language. Whether we are popular or not, we must take it. It's not your right to take it. Do you understand? If you do well, we will commend you. If you don't do well, we will not commend you. And they must also know that God is the rewarder of everybody that does well. Yes, he told Esau, he said, if you have done well, we should have commended you. So they should look at that as a God that rewards. But they should learn. And our INEC chairman and the structure at INEC should learn that these processes that they are putting in place, they should make it work. Not the one that today they are saying the machines are not working. We don't want to use the machine. We have never thought to use the machine. What kind of crap language is that? After you invested a lot of money to buy the machine, you say we are bypassing the machine. And you are looking at us in the face and they are lying to us. Pray God forgive them.
I see my friend, my colleague here is a very patriotic person when it comes to Nigeria. But I actually think since John Mahama came in with such a goodwill of concession, not going to court and all that from the opponent, he should form an inclusive government. He should be very popular. He shouldn't be like what's happened in Nigeria. Once somebody enjoyed the kind of goodwill of the sitting president as at that time, congratulating him before the election was over, this same person, rather than show us his WAEC result or come out to say, oh, I was a major general in the army, that alone is more than having WAEC or not. It's actually more than master's degree.
Yes.
Just be be sincere with the people, he started hiring 30 sons to defend just presentation of certificate. That is an insult to the people who have given you the goodwill.
To the intelligence.
Yes, it's an insult to Nigeria. So John Mahama should treat Ghanaian people with respect. They respected him. Both the opposition and his people, they stood with him. The people that decided for him to run in 2016, 2020, and 2024, they had so much confidence in you. And it's almost the same thing that happened in Nigeria, where somebody ran in 2003, 2007, and 2011, you know. And no, actually 2000, yes, and 2015 again.
Yeah.
Until 2015 before he eventually won.
Four times.
4 times on a situation like this. Now, he was a president before to almost the same thing. So I want him to do something different. My friend here once said that he is a pastor, but he doesn't believe he's only going, things should only be by prayers. Let me tell you, even that Bible said that the righteousness exalts a nation. John Mahama should know that righteousness exalts a nation. What is righteousness? Doing the right thing. It's not about praying. If you are praying and doing the wrong thing, it's not righteousness. Righteousness means doing the right thing. Get people, the right people into the right places. A lot of people have campaigned for you, know that. You have a lot of political followers. The reward for them, the best reward they have is to have a working nation.
Not economic structure.
Yeah, a good working nation. Not to appoint them into a position they do not qualify for. Not appointing them because they were the one that carried placards for you. They are the one that placed posters on the wall. They were the one at the forefront of your campaign. The reward, the best reward they will have is at the end of the day, they have a working nation. They have a working Ghana. So all he needs to do is that put the right people at the right place, the right professionals. When these politicians or whatever come to you, oh, reward me with position, tell them, no, don't worry. You have a place in this government. You have a place in this government. At the end of the day, when you do the right thing, the nation will be exalted.
Thank you very much. Thank you for sharing your thoughts.
Thank you.
This is still News Insight. I am Pelumi. Until next time, bye.